Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Perhaps there's nothing quite like this time of year. It's the best time of the year. And I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall. Check out right there, Alex. Our lineup. NASHVILLE out there with Bobby Portis. And then there's Edwards. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Burks in the two. Pass to Green. Great assist. Van Vliet.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good at recognizing when his teammates are open.
Porter pass to Portis. And Portis with the dunk.
That's how you share the block. He does this time and time again.
So it's the home team now. Here's Whitmore. Outside, Green. Get it back. Here's Smith. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And it's Porter with the ball for the Stars. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Porter from outside. The putback. That's good on the putback. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. Jenkins with it. Outside. Green. Counted from distance. Yeah, Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down. Van Vliet against Porter. Here's Edwards. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about this group defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Pass to Whitmore. There's the trouble. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game. And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates. Porter with it, and then Şengün picking him up. Burks passes to Porter. And here's Edwards outside. The putback. Van Vliet. Burks is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Van Vliet finds Smith. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and passes in. Second chance points. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in. And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now it's an out called by the Stars. Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Porter pass to Burks. Back to Porter. Looking to win the run. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Porter. Burks has got 5 now.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 3-point game. And they got to the line at a good clip. Couldn't cash in. And it won't their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Pass to Portis. The jump hook. And that's good. Off the glass that time. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his attention out. Here's Van Fleet. Yet to see a basket. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Şengün. Reed with the rebound. Şengün's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled on the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The officials were right on top of that.
At the line for Nashville, Edwards, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's Van Fleet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Fires the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. And when it comes to Fred Van Fleet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment.
BA, he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got the steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
Burks has gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. And it looks like an illegal pick was set against the ref's attention. Burks is trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. That one's kept in. Smith in the high post. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And it's shot one more at the line.
First personal foul. First
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the free throw, no good.
And the number 3 pick of the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
The Stars trailing. Now Edwards. Down low. Portis. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Portis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Smith. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Porter finds Portis. Here's Burks. Ooh, can't tie it up because that one's no good.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. They haven't held the lead for a while.
NBA, that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Edwards for three. And what a drop. And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist of the night. Edwards has gone 1 of 3 from distance. Lets it fly. And it's Green missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Bounce pass would have gotten here.
Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
I'll say this guy has proven to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. And the Stars with possession here. Trailing by 2. And here's Porter. No points so far. And here's Edwards outside. Another good shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot drive well.
And Kevin Porter picks up the his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. He's a lot more careful. His minutes should be curtailed.
Van Vliet against Porter. Here's Shea Goody. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now on this one.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Now here's Porter. Porter's and Porter's with not come.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover delivery.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Shango. Brings it. That was 3 for 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Burks passes to Porter. Reed in the post. Working on Shango. Outside for Porter. Back to Reed. Outside Burks. Shoots over Easton. The offensive rebound. And killed that. 2 points. And a chance for 1 more in the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Moody's checked in for Shango. And the Stars also making a switch. Jerome's checked in. That's no good. Free throw. And it's Houston's ball.
And just a great job of getting there first and seizing the contact.
And the Stars with possession here. Trailing by 2. Edwards, a pass to Burks. Over Moody. Easton pulls it in. Burks has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Green. Got a hand on it. Inside. Edwards. Slam it in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Van Vliet with it. The free ball. Hey, can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Van Vliet's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Edwards, a pass to Reed. A slam by Reed.
This is what he lacks in size for the center. He makes up for all that athleticism. He elevates.
So it's the home team now. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Easton.
First personal foul, third team foul.
At the line for your Rockets.
Easton.
Calvin's off. O'Neal, he's checked in for Houston. Davison comes in for Van Vliet. And the Stars also making a switch. Bogdanovich has checked in for Jerome. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Edwards. He's got 7. Outside Burks. Portis finds Edwards. Back to Portis. Got a piece of it. Easton with a steal. And here they come. Elbow shot on the way. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Knocks it down from distance. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. Pass to O'Neal. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bogdanovich. Changes up. Then he takes it up and lays it in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Davison. Still no points. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here come the Stars with the ball. They lead by 4. Portis left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Fade away. Here's Reed. Rebound by Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Davison. Over Edwards. Davison can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Bogdanovich from long range. As he pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Edwards. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Let's it fly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 9 points in the game.
Defense in his grill, and Alec Burks keeps his eye on the prize. What concentration.
Out to the wing. Wide open. Moody. There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's closely guarded. Edwards for three. Portis. Houston pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. Trailing by 2. Here's O'Neal to the middle. Here's Ramsey. Can't connect from short range. Portis with it. He's picked up by Eason. Edwards can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Now Bogdanovich. To the inside. And then Portis with the dunk. Just a strong finish there, guys. They needed just one hand to do it. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to go. A big-time effort from Bobby Portis, providing a lot of energy for Nashville between his scoring and rebounding. Excellent period. I'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Stars?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
We've got Smith, also Whitmore out there. Green upstairs, out around Shangoon. And it's Davison in at the point. And for the Stars, Kenyon Martin is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then there's Edwards. And it's Coffee in the shooting guard. Clark. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Coffee. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Coffee's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got hurt.
Coffee's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Green pass to Smith. With a 9-footer. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Using that big frame of his inside. Smith, that's what it takes to be a major presence in the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Oh, Clark.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And here's Green. 10 points for him. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Whitmore. Coffee grabs the board.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Griffin Wade went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
Well, he's getting it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Edwards. Oh, here's a hard foul on the shot. He'll head to the line and shoot there.
First 2 fouls. At the line for Nashville. Edwards taking 2 shots.
And he makes it first. And Leeds checked in for Davison. Bold, he's checked in for the Stars. this time. And here's Van Fleet. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Whitmore. Offensive rebound. And no foul. Well, into the line for two. Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Four. Two shots. Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Coffee. Martin against Smith. Nifty move. And he hits the jump shot. And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just take shots.
Good on the bucket. Green's got 12 points. I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence. And there it is for him. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right play. This is his first triple in the second period, third of the game.
Outside Edwards. Martin pass to Coffee. Edwards with it. Guarded by Van Vliet. Bull down low. Working on Shengun. Back to Bull. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Shengun. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him. He's going to go on. Hold that one. And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And he's good on the second. The Stars with a lead. Stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice set. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Outside Edwards. Here's Martin. Excellent D there from Smith. Martin's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Smith passes to Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Coffee on the wing. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it for range. 17 points in the game.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Whitmore. 5 points in the game. Again, controls the rebound.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Soft touch on the glass. Van Vliet's got his third basket on the night right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Bogdanovich passes to Hart. Green with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. The open shot by Van Vliet. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Coffee. 6 points for him. To Edwards. Stolen by Van Vliet. Into the lane, right side. Here's Whitmore outside. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his fifth assist in this one. Now called by the Stars.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
We need to settle these guys down right now. Get them refocused.
He's not checking for Shingu. And the Stars with possession here. Trailing by 2. Bogdanovich passes to Coffee. And they get it. And the Stars get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
So anybody that goes after the board's hard. Here's Green. And close. Green puts it in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside hole. Pass to Edwards. Bogdanovich with it. Van Vliet covering. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here's Green. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jesse Logan Jr. First personal foul. Third team.
He's checked in for Houston. Moody comes in for Van Vliet.
Jalen Green.
Green.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Bogdanovich passes to Coffee. Inside Bogdanovich. Pass to Edwards. Left side pull. 6 to shoot. Here's Coffee. And so it looks like it'll still be Stars ball.
Matter of fact, somebody's going to let him go down. So real. So real.
And the Stars with possession here. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Coffee.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any score crazy, especially with the defender getting
Tuesday, they'll be back. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of the court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Same thing we're going to do last one. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Davison, he's checked in for Green. Houston hits them both. Edwards with it. 17 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Martin inside. Back to Kofi to stop the run. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Davison. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Rockets ball.
Just like the club.
Here's Davison. Eason. Right there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
2 fouls already. It's not the way to get your minutes per game.
Coffee pass to Edwards. He buries it from 3. Edwards got 20 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Davison. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Another shot. And the layup is good. Eason's got 5.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Eason. Edwards pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Martin. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Bull. Shot that time. Not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Moody.
Rockets foul. Moses.
He's checked in for Smith.
Second team foul.
Substitution for Houston. Royce O'Neal.
Now here's Bogdanovich. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Coffee. Releases. Good. Third basket at 6 minutes.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Davison. Rejected by Bull. The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Martin finds Bull. Now Edwards. Hook loose. Again, Thiessen. Shot clock at 6. Bull. And a 44-second violation. They turn it over. Almost entire new group here. Reed's checked in for Bull. Bobby Portis comes in for Martin. He's checked in for Coffee. And it's Porter Jr. in for Bogdanovich. And it's Houston's ball. They lead by 4. Davison, pass to Moody. The Stars pulling the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so Porter will bring it up for the Stars. Down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
Wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Here's Davison. It's held in by Portis.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Back to Burks. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Oh, it's no good. Now I'll tie it. Reed's going. What a free shooting so far. Here's O'Neal. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Reed. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Eason. Burks with it. Pass to Portis. Back to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. 4-3. Drains the triple. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good clean overload.
Davison, that's good. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And here's Porter outside. Oh, got off in time. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that corner. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Ken Smith. It was a big time quarter from Jalen Green. He had 23 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes, every option. Where's the defense down?
Looking at the Stars, Shaq, your thoughts?
This was weak perimeter game. There needs to be goals in that one, especially with such a high percentage. Otherwise, the barrage will continue.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you with Kevin Hart.
I'm talking about
And in that first half, we saw a very tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game, a great performance by Jalen Green.
65-64, good ball game at Toyota Center in Houston. The Rockets lead the Stars by 1. Jalen Green leading the way for the Rockets. with 23 points. He's the only Rocket in double figures. 8 points for Whitmore. Sengun with 8. Freddie Van Fleet with 7. 5 points for Torrey Eason. Jenny Davidson with 4. 4 points for Jabari Smith and 2 for Moses Moody and J.C. Ramsey. Royce O'Neal also has 2. Let's take a look at Mr. Green. 9 of 14, 3 of 5 from deep. Justin Edwards leading the way for Nashville. He's got 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals on 6 of 13 overall, 4 from 9. 4 for 9 from deep. 14 points for Bobby Portis. He's 7 of 9 with 7 rebounds. Good first half. Alec Burks starts tonight in his first game for Nashville. 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's 4 for 9. 8 points for Amir Coffey off of the bench. 3 for 6. He's 2 for 4 from downtown. Kenyon Martin Jr. with 4, 3 for Kevin Porter Jr. They need to get him online. And Nas Reed needs to get going. He's 2 points, 4 rebounds. He's 1 for 3. Bohan Bogdanovic has settled in as backup point guard thus far. He has 2. Bobby Clark with 2. Let's take a look at Justin Edwards. And Bobby Portis in double figures with 14. Let's take a look at the official stats. 46% shooting for Houston, 48 for Nashville. 3-point shooting, Stars 42, Rockets 50% on 6 of 12. The Stars 8 of 19. And free throw shooting, not a lot of free throws for the Stars. They need to get to the line more. That means you got to be aggressive and go to the basket. 80%, 4 for 5. Rockets 7 of 10, 70%. Stay tuned for the second half. It's NBA 2K basketball on KR Entertainment Sports. Champions play here. Enjoy the second half.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got Green, Jabari Smith out there with Alperon Shadoon, then it's Fred Van Vliet, and it's Whitmore in the small forward position. And that's the group in Doka as we begin the second half.
Good recognition from Smith Jr. Sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Pass to Burks, to the paint. Get down low that time. It's a 3-second goal.
We're not on the same page there, and a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's Whitmore. Sengun passes to Smith. Here's Whitmore. Counted. Good. He's got 12.
Defensively, we've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Finds Reed. Good pass to the ladder.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move.
inside. Reed's gone to the floor shooting. Inside. Here's Shingo. And Shingo. We all know he's a good scorer. But Green also facilitates very well. Oh, still a nice hit. Porter against Van Vliet. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Smith no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Burks against Green. Burks passes to Porter. Now Portis. High post Reed. 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Tipped. Outside Edwards. With the drive. That's Young. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Smith. Here's Whitmore. Launches it. And the call there. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Stars. Outside Burks. Over to the left wing. Portis finds Burks. Over Whitmore. Burks no good.
You know, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. And
after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little. Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Graham. They're playing with a certain spice right now. Now a timeout called by the Stars. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside works. Pass to Carr. Porter with it. Right side works. Over Green. And Works with the basket. It's by Porter. Works has got 11 points.
And this is what Burks is out here to do. Shoot the basketball with high percentage. Really good form.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight. Good things come to those who take the shots. That was good. Green. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. Now here's Porter. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Solid defense from Van Vliet. Here's Green. Finishing transition from Green. And this is outstanding work in transition. Green, look where he needs to get to in these spots. Porter pass to Carr. Works with it. Now the covered by Smith. And so it Looks like it'll still be Stars' ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the sweat.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
The home team on D. On the wing corner. From the athlete. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. The Stars making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. Now Van Fleet. 7 points in the game. Lets it go for deep. The Stars pulling the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Stars trailing. Jerome passes to Reed. Works against Green. Pass to Jerome. Works for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 now. And here's Van Fleet. Now here's Şengün. Lets it fly from 18. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of the way. Oh, pass to Burks. 3-pointer, no good.
Why he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense.
That's the round.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Smith outside. Lots of room. And it's good for 2. Smith's got 6.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Here come the Stars with the ball. Here's Burks. And he makes it on the layup. Burks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Here's Whitmore. The Stars pulling the rebound. Here's Jerome. Low made basket yet. And that one's good. Oh.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
This game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Van Fleet scanning the floor. Green finds Van Fleet. And the call will be against Red Van Fleet. It's his first foul of the game.
They did a great job to establish position and square up.
Eason's checked in for Şengün. Coffee, he's checked in for the Stars. Porter Jr. comes in for Jerome. And here's Porter. Pass to Coffee. Here's Carl. Now here's Porter. Hard by Van Fleet. Shot is off. Van Fleet pass to Smith. Pass to the full stride on his way to the big slam.
And taking it himself. Look at the speed there from Smith Jr.
Oh, no good. And it's Houston's ball. 6-point game. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle all the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
Second personal foul.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the Houston.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Houston.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
That free throw, no good. Ramsey's checked in for Houston. Moody comes in for Fred VanVleet. And the Stars also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Good on the second one. And the Stars with possession here. They trail by 7. Here's Coffee. Can't make. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Fires the 3. He did it again. Doesn't go that time. And it's Porter with the ball for Nashville. Out left to the wing. Pass to Coffee. Over Moody. Out of bounds. Houston will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Houston. Davison comes in for Green. And the Stars also making a switch. Martin, he's checked in for Bull. Coffee's going 3 of 8 tonight from the field. The 11-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to Portis. Here's Carr. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Carr's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Davison. Walked away. To the left side wing. Here's Moody to the middle. Ramsey played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ramsey's got this second bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Porter with it. Martin finds Porter. Here's Carr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Martin. Money from 17 feet out. Martin's got his 3rd basket of the night. Martin's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Here's Davison. And the officials will call the illegal play here. Serena was leaning a bit right there. This is a thing that had been planted. It's called by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Davison. Now here's Porter. Pass to Coffee. Takes a 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 8 assists here tonight.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that way.
VanVleet misses. The Stars trailing. Oh, what a performance offensively. They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game. It's surprising to see him miss here. But he's happy with that shot most possessions. Martin pass to Porter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Porter's going 1 of 5 on 3-point tries to the paint. Yeah.
Everybody's not supposed to.
My family, whatever, and I mean, they have my back. They'll never.
Out of bounds, the Stars will have it. Pass to Kobe. The lead. Counted. Now 5 for the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To the left wing. Here's Moody. Close in. Moody. Their defense on the interior. Moody's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Moody. Now here's Parker. And shots like this help Porter Jr. get
into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence. Here,
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Carries the jump shot. Eason's got 7 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Here's Coffee. And the shot goes. 16 points for him.
Boy, it's hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Van Vliet. The Stars pulling the rebound. Portis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Coffee. 16 points for him. Basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line and chance at a 3-point play.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Stars.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Portis no good on the free throw. Goes back up. Pass to Carr. Over Easton. Here's Portis. Coffee on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Carr. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Van Vliet. Shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy is incredibly tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
Now Porter. He's got 5. Pass to Carr. Here's Porter. Guarded by Van Vliet. Shot is off. Here's Easton. He got it up his time, but it didn't let ball for us. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Here's the Stars. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
So good.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Stars looking at who they got. Here, Coffee out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kenyon Martin. And it's Carr. And it's a 3.
That's his problem.
Oh, and that's good. Team.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Stars. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Portis. And the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now on Jay Bates.
The defense, they're doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for the Stars. Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops it first. Couple free throws, good for Hornets. And here's Green. Second chance effort. Shot blocked.
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
The Stars with a lead. Here's Martin. And it's rejected. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Coffee. Back to Porter. The three is up.
And after just a fantastic first half, you really had to draw and when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role. When the shot goes up, he just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Shango throw it down. This is something he does all too well. Great position for the back.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Three. It's all about bonus.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Porter pass to Coffee. That one drops and it comes off an assist to Porter. Porter's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Houston's ball. Green with the ball. He hangs in there and cashes in on second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carr. And get the shot off. The shot clock violation. And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 3. Here's Green. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Coffee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. Just into the line to shoot 2. It's going to be able to release it.
That was clearly
Nashville. Amir. 2 shots.
Shoot 2. First free throw's good. Smith, he's checked in for Easton.
Actually, to be honest, they're very
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now Green. Here's the three. The Stars pulling the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Green against Porter. To the inside. Portis, the pass to Coffee. Porter with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Martin. Not going to go that time. Good D by Shingu. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the fouls, and he'll take 2 free throws. Oh, man. The defender really went after it.
Cameron with 4. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And the Stars with possession here. 3-point lead. Pass to Porter. And here's Martin, covered by Smith. Here's Coffee. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Martin's gone 4 for 8 from the floor. Here's Whitmore. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. To the wing on the left. Barr passes to Portis. An easy 2 on the layup. Portis has got 24 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is looking for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Whitmore. Fires for 14. And he gets the jumper down.
I'll say he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Carr. Down low. Here's Martin. Second shot opportunity. Excellent D there from Smith.
Every player comes consistent. Your shots are going down. You can dig your confidence.
Carr's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Whitmore. Whitmore's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Carr. Pass to Martin. Portis with it. King Good with the steal. Here we go. Here's Whitmore. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pick as line. It's on Kevin Porter.
At the line for 2, Cameron with 4.
First one falls for him.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Moody. He does not get the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
So going to get back on track. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. It's looking as good, and he'll go to the line. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rocket side to get converted.
At the line for one.
By the lane. By the lane. That's good from Porter. The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude. Now here's Van Fleet. Outside. Green. Oh, Green! That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D? The Stars with the lead. And here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep running.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. To the right side. Here's Şengün. Highly great assist by Van Vliet. Is that goes. Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Martin. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Green. Green lifts off and slams it down. Pass to Bulls. Here's Coffee. Right there with a 3. Smith right side. Plays it up and out. Nice reverse. That gives him a double-double. They're passing the ball around tremendously right now. The Stars trailing. Here's Coffee. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having. They've got to dedicate new resources to their perimeter big.
And now let's take a look at the most player of the game, Jalen Green. Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Over that break, I was able to catch the message Nashville's coach was giving to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now, so don't lose any of that intensity. Stick around down there. It was nice to hear from their team.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that bet.
2 shots.
3 shots.
Free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. And it's Houston ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's go to a 3. Offensive rebound. Shangoon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be a Nasri.
Houston, Alperen Sengun.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter Jr., he's checked in for coffee. Both free throws good from Shingu. And so Porter will bring it up for the Stars. Outside Edwards. From deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Edwards has got 24.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Great shot by Edwards. Here's Van Vliet. And just one bucket away from a double-double.
A terrific effort. He's made such a big impact.
The strength and savvy make Fred VanVleet a tough guy to deal with inside. He gets the contact.
At the line for your Rockets, Fred VanVleet, 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Porter against Van Vliet.
Wow.
It's not going to go for him. Wow. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Reed passes to Porter. And so it looks like it'll still be Stars ball. Pass to Reed. Inside Edwards. And here's Burks. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Down it Burks.
3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Now here's Shangoon. That one's good up from 3. And it's missed by Shangoon. Green's got 37.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Reed welcomes the chance to take his short shots.
Here's Whitmore. And there's the bucket. Staying with it until the offensive glass, getting it done.
They have the lead, but haven't been playing nearly as hard on the offensive glass. You wonder if they just want to get back defensively.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because threes. Hoisting from three is not the answer.
It's a three-pointer. And now a 6-point to the lead.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. He got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now a timeout called by the Stars.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. You really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Stars.
Checking in for Nashville. Bobby Portis.
The Stars trailing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. Green covering. And Edwards takes a strip for Reed. Edwards has got 27.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
He's done more work outside the arc than inside, and that's not going to change now. He'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Van Fleet misses. Van Fleet's got 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Gets the
Splash.
points in just the second half.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Reed up top, defended by Hurst. That was good. Reed, in a tight one like this, he trusted his ability. Over against Van Fleet. With it. It's blocked. And they recover it. On the way to Burks. Second chance shot. It's back up in Shanghai. Boy, this league's razor thin.
Yeah, there's a chance to extend that right here.
Again. And the Stars get possession here. Outside Burks. Pass to Edwards. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot missing. And I think they'll see a milk of luck with him.
Yeah, seems like the hitting move right now. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
No time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Porter. Doesn't take the lead. Doesn't drop.
And they've had their chances.
He is definitely holding back a little bit, and he needs to step his game up right now.
Now here's Green. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night. A tremendous finish. They made it so every last one. So many times we see these close games to the team. And that'll do it, folks. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burks, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Wow, you can't say that Nashville didn't have their chances. 125, 123. Houston hangs on at the Toyota Center. And I'll tell you this, they just missed those shots. If Edwards hits that shot, if Burks makes that, if Kevin Porter makes his shot, this game is 126-125, but they fall short by 2. Jalen Green was unstoppable. He had 39 points on 16 of 28 shots. He made 4 of 10 from downtown and 3 of 5 at the free throw line. He basically beat the Nashville Stars by himself. That turn right there didn't help either. I'll tell you this, though. It was a great game. And when they play again in Nashville, that should be some kind of basketball game. They only played twice. We're going to look on the calendar and see, just see when Houston visits Music City. I'm sure it'll be a different, might be a different outcome. Cam Whitmore had 20. He had a double-double, 26 points, 10 rebounds on 9 of 18 shooting. He was 3 for 3 from downtown. Also, had just an incredible game for the Rockets. Alperen Sengun, double-double, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 8 of 13, 11 points for Freddie DeFleet, 10 assists. He had some clutch free throws down the stretch. Jabari Smith Jr., 10 points, 14 rebounds. Tari Eason, 7.6 rebounds. Moses Moody with 4 points, 6 rebounds for Steve Ramsey, 4 points for Jaden Davis, and 2 for Royce O'Neal. For the Stars, they were led by Justin Edwards. He had 27 points on 8 of 17, 6 of 11 from three-pointers, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. He had a great game for Leonard Berry's squad. Bobby Portis Jr., double-double, 11 of 13 tonight, 24 points, 15 boards. Big game for Bobby Portis. Coming up, we're going to see the Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics, so stay tuned for that. That's coming up next in about 3 minutes. Amir Coffey, 20 points off of the bench, 4 rebounds, 3 assists on 7 of 15 shooting, 4 of 8 from downtown. He was on the bench toward the end. A little surprised that Leonard Berry didn't put him in just to have that extra sharpshooter on the floor. But he went with Portis and Reed so they could get rebounds, and it helped because they were attacking the inside. 19 points for Alec Burks tonight in his first start, 5 rebounds, 8 of 20 tonight, 3 of 7 from downtown. He's going to be fine in this lineup, I think, as a starter. And you know what? They may give up some size. And, do you start Portis and sit Reed and start Coffey just to get that extra shooter out there? I doubt if Leonard Berry will do that because he wants a legitimate 4 at the power forward spot. Kevin Porter Jr., 10 points, 11 assists, and 2 rebounds. He was just 4 of 17. He did not have a KPJ night. Kenyon Martin Jr. with 8 points and 6 rebounds, 7 points for Naz Reid, 9 rebounds, 2 points for Brandon Clark, and 2 for Bogdan Bogdanovic, Colin Carr, and Jason Bull with 2 apiece. Rockets shoot 47%. Stars shoot 45. 3-point shooting. Stars shoot 38%, 14 of 37. The Rockets make just 8 of 25, 32%. The free throws, however, the difference of this ball game. 15 of 20, 75%. 11 of 14, 79%. Points in the paint, 74-56 Houston. Fast break points, 29 for Houston. Look at the offensive rebounding, a +3, a +4 on the defensive rebounding. Points in the paint, 74-56. The Stars did win the battle of bench points, 36-21, and assists, 32-31. But the score that matters, numbers that matter, and block shots, 6-2. The numbers that matter, the final score, 125-123. Houston, the winner at the Toyota Center tonight. I'll look ahead and we'll check to see when Houston goes to Nashville. This is the Music City NBA2K basketball network.
My tempo, I don't like stopping flips. I reveal my cap, new era. Wanna be honest with you. Girl, I know you caught my issues. Girls on my dime to fit you. I visualize my whole life to fit you. In it somehow, so the problem with you isn't what you like or what comes within you. Really know what can fix you. Tell me what the issue is. Wrong and a little bit soft, I get it. Talk with a vision, beat pause, let's get it. Walking up in a beach, not like Venice. Sometimes you been a week like this. So real, don't press.
Let's see the Stars schedule for next week. First week of November. Monday night, tomorrow night. That's Monday night. We'll be playing at home. So a back-to-back game. They're going to meet the Lakers. This is only their second game that they'll be playing. So that'll be the Lakers and the Stars tomorrow night in Nashville. Then the Stars will go on the road on Wednesday to play Atlanta. Then another back-to-back as they come home to play the Pistons. Then have 3 days off before going to Golden State on Monday, November 10th. As far as the Houston Rockets are concerned, their calendar looks this way: off on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, back-to-back games. They will be at Virginia Beach and then at Las Vegas. Then 2 days off and go to New Orleans, have a game off, and then play at home against the New York Knicks a week from Monday. We said we were going to see when the Houston Rockets come to Nashville and play at JetBlue Airways Arena. Let's see where the Rockets are. You're looking for Blue Rocket. There it is. Oh, how about that? Christmas Day. Christmas Day, the Rockets and the Stars will meet in Nashville. And that is the Christmas Day schedule. Cincinnati at Detroit, Pelicans at Heat, San Antonio at Milwaukee, Chicago at Virginia Beach, and there's the Rockets at Nashville. And then the Portland Trailblazers will play at Vegas. The Dallas Mavericks will be in Memphis. The Suns will be playing the Brooklyn Nets. So those games will be on Christmas Day. Cincinnati at Detroit. You'll see Houston at Nashville. That's when they come. That'll be right after the Storm host the Bulls. And then the nightcap will be the Blazers in Vegas on Christmas Day. Christmas night, actually, at that time. Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's game. It was the Stars dropped a heartbreaker, the final score. The Houston Rockets 125 and the Nashville Stars 123. Stay tuned next for the Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics coming your way on KR Entertainment Sports.
Started the season with an even 1-1 split. Shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Coming up next, don't go anywhere. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Hardy. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. A look at the starting group for the match. Howard is out there with Van Karen. Then there's Black. Then it's Wendell Carter. And for Boston, we got yeah, yo, yeah, yo, a metaphorical wizard, metaphorical. These metaphors is better off than locking up. And anybody can take on antibiotics, anybody can be up or be out. In the wrong position, diagnostic and so high on a higher octave toxic. Eyes wide staring at the apocalypse, sipping from pearl goblets with gold droplets. The cover that I write in my tablet is all ostrich. Songs, elegant songs, and a car hostage. Harmonica plays with his xylophone and face mounted. Exposing fake babies through the quantum physics. So more in the fourth and the constant business. That's why I play in clubs, not the girls and thugs. Who tangled? I was a kid the way I played with. Don't underestimate the power. Instead, you should bless the cake. Barbershop talk, ask around. I'm in the best.
All right, here we go. Game 2. Here we go. Redemption.
I don't. Losing the tip. No.
That's so far. Box now.
Yep.
Sorry, John, I didn't want to risk it.
No good.
I take it. Ready. Ready to go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal.
Don't go for steals. Don't go for play discipline. Play discipline. Don't go for steals. Do not jump. Do not reach.
Oh, Brian.
The starting line for at shooter, BJ, number 77.
BJ Edgecombe.
At small forward, Jeff Howard. At center, Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter, WCJ.
At the other guard position, Andrew Black.
AB.
At the other forward position, Paolo O'Carroll. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley.
starting in center, number 26. Xavier Tillman. X. Starting at point, number 1, Peyton Richard. At the other guard position, number 9, Derek West. Starting at small forward, number 7, Jalen Brown. The other forward position, number 0, Jason Tatum. Thank you for joining your Boston Starters.
is out there with Bankero. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, we've got Jason Tatum. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. And it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Tillman in at the center position. So what are your feelings about the back to six? You like it? How about the players?
I don't mind them, but I do understand the players would like to have fewer players in their schedule. So main features of package or a little space between games more times than not will be well received.
Now here's Tatum. This is the three. Bankero gets Tatum. And Bankero gets it to go.
Gutsy play that time from Bankero inside against pretty physical defense too.
Pass to Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Nice touch on both ends of that. When he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Bankero outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics.
Talk about a strong offensive production. They went out to each of their strengths and were successful as a result. But, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here's Black. Outside Carter. The ball's not loose. Someone has it. Tatum feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Bankero.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Black. Bankero outside. That's tipped. Here's Pritchard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Now White. Pocket 6. Puts it up. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Inside. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Black passes to Bankero. Can't hit from in close.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Bankero.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, it just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range, and let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with a steady one-hand jam.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Tillman. White with it. There's the three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
White is a capable three-point shooter now. He does not need space or time to get off the shot.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Greg.
BA,
He's got a great mix of awareness and ability. That's an exceptional quickness that allows us to be a disruptor at that end. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for those crazy hours. Tatum passes to Brown. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Back to Tatum. And there's a whistle. They'll head to the line to shoot two.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum throws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself out of
Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
Shooting two.
No good on that one.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And he saves the second. The Magic have gone 3 and 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Black. Still without a bucket. Great positioning on the putback.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Here's Pritchard. He shoots. Right. Good. He's got his second basket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Black. Last game out, 36 points for him. Pass to Van Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Howard. Here's Carter. And so he draws the foul. Back to the line to shoot there.
Number two has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
At the line for two.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
He's off on the second. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year. Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. And they came to play every time, and I expect that will be the case tonight.
Carter. That's not going to put them up. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. 7 will take care of him.
Brown is a guy who's hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending. Shoot two.
He's off in the first.
Look, you got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Isaac, he's checked in for Ben Carroll. He hits the second from the line. And Orlando shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it. Rebound by Jason Tatum. So far,
Rebounding has been a focal point for them. And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
now here's Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. Tatum's shot is good. Tatum's got 5 now.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Here's Black. No points yet. He's guarded by White. Good work defensively by White. For Boston, they've got 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Pritchard again. Great assist to the Royals. It's that one goes in.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Here's Black. To the paint. Here's Carter. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball. Tatum checks in for Boston. Simons comes in for Richard. Pass to Black. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Black. From deep three-point range. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Simons. He's guarding closely. And here's Brown. 6-6. And now a 9-point Boston lead. What's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. Orlando calls timeout. Things just aren't going their way. We clearly got to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat. And when it came to rebound, they were in the top half of the league. They refused to be outworked, never afraid to make it a physical battle.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Gabriel. Uses the glass on the layup,
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Simons outside. Back to White. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Gabriel.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's McGowan's. Tries again. Here's Gabriel. And at last, they get on the ball. Gabriel's got his second basket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's White. Coming off a 12-point game. They get it back. Here's Cam. And a foul ball on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Still foul. There's a movement right there. He got hammered. Late on contact. Straight to the ball.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their chemistry, that's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far. You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Well, Orlando shooting 33% of the first quarter. Pass to Black. Here's McGowan's. And so he draws the foul. Back to the line to shoot there. And now we'll look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Second, Anthony Simons. Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's Simons with the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 4. Jacks up a 3. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And here's Tucker. Hasn't got one to fall yet. To the middle. The 11-footer. Able to get that one. For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. 11 feet out. White can't hit. Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor. But his teammates have picked up the slack. And Tucker gets it to go.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Simons against Tucker. Now here's Simons. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Simons just got 5.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Black. Pass to Gabriel. Here's Black. He's guarded by White.
A great job to establish position and square. Excellent example of toughness and physicality. Ridiculous. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Simons against Tucker.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to White. This one for 3. It's all in by Black.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Tucker. He's covered by Simons. And Tucker gets it to go. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Tucker against Simons. And he converts the layup. He's got 7. 1:11 left to play in the first. Here's Black. No points yet. Pass to McGowan's. Now Tucker down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's all Anthony Simons.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. And the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's White. 5 points in the game. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towers outside. And he finishes. That makes it 7-5. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Here's Black. No made basket yet. That one goes in. His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling. Well, the Celtics shooting a solid 50% of the opening quarter. Stolen. Here's McGowan's. Black passes to Isaac. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Celtics. Looking for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance. And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. It's the defense right up against us.
Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA in the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. Is important because teams are stretching you out with the 3-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice length to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone. You have guys open those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Jason Tatum out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, we got Wendell Carter. And it's Howard in at the 3. And for Boston, Peyton Pritchard is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Simons. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Black. Out to the right wing. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, before his first season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 500 guys. So it's like, it really isn't. It's just basketball."
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Allie.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. He didn't settle for making him serve the free throws. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Black. Banchero outside. Boom! Banchero!
Banchero just attacking the rim. Pulling up over the defense that time.
And talk about a star from day 1, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless. plays with a lot of energy, and offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he's on the defense. I like a lot about this young man's game. Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
And they call it a legal screen here. Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum from the arc. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Got it. 2 for 5 now. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Pritchard. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Out to Simons. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. From behind the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Carroll. Yes. Hello, Carroll for 2.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Brown. Oh, that's right, the foul. And almost hit the 3-point bucket. He's into the line for 3.
17 down.
Good defensive attention, but you have to stay in control always, especially on a 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line. One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without the proper hydration, the player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. And in terms of total points, they were in the top half of the league. Real solid effort, but with room to improve.
And they were fantastic protecting the rim last season. The block numbers show it. This was a team that did not give up easy hoops. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Carroll. Oh, and that one had the lights spin. It's good. And Carroll's getting a bit of a long start. The mid-range jumper. It's nice to see Van Carroll knock it down. Way to go, Paolo. This has been a close game in a lot of ways. They do have an edge on the board. We've seen it time and time again. And effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Pass to Tillman. And here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Brown with it. Chicago 5. Over Howard. It's rebounded by Van Carroll. For Orlando, they've got an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Knocked loose. From about 19. This is another, just 24 from the floor. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by Van Carroll. Van Carroll's got 4 rebounds now. Whoa! They're not able to get the time basket there. Here's Pritchard. Outside. On the freeze. And Brown. There we go. The triple. Just strong in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense. Pass to Black. A kick out to Van Carroll. Shoots. Rolls around and rims out. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. It's Tatum for 3. There's Brown. Cash his hand. A terrific finisher inside.
Brown can give you so many things on the court. Really a versatile team play.
Here's Black. 6 points for him. Pass to Howard. Now here's Van Carroll. Pounded by Tatum. Van Carroll passes to Howard. He hits Howard. 2 for 5 now.
The ability to pass like that would be a must as Van Carroll's career goes on.
Simons outside. That one no good. Oh, nice feed from Carter. Here's Black. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot there.
First team foul. At the line for Patrick and Blue Black, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for Boston, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Brown passes to Takeda. Sends it back in. Boston got his first 2 points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Black. Give him 8 points now. Celtics on Tuesday, and then on Saturday, they'll off against TJ and Cullen.
You hear this all the time. A road trip is a great chance for a team to push chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
First free throw is good.
And so he makes both from the line. Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Pass to White. Now Brown. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McGowan's. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Well, the Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Let's it go. The kick out to White. Pass to Walsh. Now here's White. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And that's out of bounds. Isaac. So it's the home team now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 6 to shoot. Backside White. Second shot opportunity is hauled in by Isaac. For Orlando, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. McGowan's pass to Tucker. Here's McGowan's. He shoots it. Offensive board. Great anticipation on the tip. He was ready to make that one. The Celtics shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Pass to Cater. Down he goes. Now he's on pressure. Here's Black. Give him 8. Now Isaac. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Outside Tucker. 3-pointer. The putback. Oh, hangs in there. Cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 1.
A 6'10" and athletic Isaac's a real threat on the offensive board. That's why you got to watch that.
Where the shots go? These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Black. On the wing, Isaac. Here's McGowan's. With the floater. That should go good. Good work defensively by White. Pass to Cater.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Black. Here's McGowan's.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Magic, Bryce McGowans.
Now this is good on the second one. And for Boston, they're shooting only 42%. There's a minute 34 left to play in the half. Mr. Walsh, the three. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 6 rebounds in the game. It is no good. And the Magic shooting 56% for the second quarter. Here's Gabriel. And here's Tucker. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Give him 8. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Pass to Walsh. Back to White. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Looking to win this cold spell. Yes, on the jumper. White's got 7. Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Black passes to the Gowans.
It's good.
Pass to Black. Here's McGowans. Puts up a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 5th rebound on the left side. Brown. White for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. It's offline. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jalen, a strong defensive effort thus far. What do you guys need to improve on in the second half?
To be honest, we could be a little better. We could all be a little better, especially me. Made a little bit of mistakes in the first half, so second half we got to clean it up.
We set the bar high, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Much tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown at 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Tonight isn't exception. Looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
This is what coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple of individuals stand out. What really stand out is how hard they work and how they work.
Check. Let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing outstanding there. They can keep it up in the second half. They may have been the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. And Carroll out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Howard in at the 3. And Carroll no good. Boston's shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Brown. Wow! Good finish inside by Brown.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
Here's Black. And Carroll outside. Takes the 3. Sinks that one. Out shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
White with the pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Pass to White. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Carter. Magic shooting 47% of this one. Looking efficient. He's guarded by White. Another shot. Blocked. White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
At the line for the Magic, number 77.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And he drops it first. Hits both from the strike. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Howard grabs the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Carter. And Carroll outside. The 3 is up. No look on that one.
Only 20% from the field to start this half of the bid. Nice time on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward. He just never gives up.
Here's Black. He's got 10. Good. And Carroll's got 13.
Man, Carroll put it together. Some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. Back to Pritchard. Six on the shot clock. Pass to White. The top. 3-quarter goes up. 3-quarter goes down for White.
It was so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Tatum with it. He's got 9. Pass to Pritchard. White on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from 13. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. And Carroll. No look on that one. Nice D from Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. And here's Brown for 3. Yes, Moody. Jalen Brown from the corner.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Those odds get real big when he shoots these kind of threes.
Orlando post timeout. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jalen Brown.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their numbers. He knows.
He's checked in for white. Pass to Black. Inside. Here's Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Howard's got 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Simons finds Tatum. Great D that time from Carroll. The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Knocked away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Black. Here's Howard. Fires it. Shot clock at 6. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm gonna credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively, and then close it out with 3 rebounds.
Pass to Black. To the left side wing. Outside the arc. They got Jason Tate. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Oh, he's getting it done. Brown passes to Tillman.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off. With all the contact he threw there, it was a heck of a bucket. I nearly got it too.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage. I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And he makes it first. No good on the second free throw. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Howard. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. For the tie. And Simons missing. And the Magic shooting at 45% of the game so far. Now here's Tucker. Give him 8 points now.
Tillman. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics shooting just 36% in the third. Tatum with it. Isaac covering for the lead. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that almost went in. So the goal was line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Jason Tatum.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ties it up, and this next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him with 1 point in the game now. And Orlando shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's McGowan's. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tucker. Now Howard. He's covered by Simons. 5 to shoot. Howard up top. Give him 8 points now.
He's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the call is going to be illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is that easy, make the difference.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And here's Howard. Pass to Gabriel. The free ball. And Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's the flag.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
He gets a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the ground. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go off the chest. It just looks so overwhelmed inside. But that's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Gabriel. Here's McGowan's. Down to 5 on the shot clock to win the drought. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. They've struggled as real.
He hasn't found much success with his offense today. That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode. And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right in and get to the rack.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this work. They can't just let it go on any longer.
Well, the Magic shooting just 42% so far in the game. To halt the run. The shot by Howard, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way. You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
McGowan's pass to Tucker. Pass to Carter. Knocks it loose. And here's Howard. He's guarded by White. And here's Isaac. Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Carter. This is from short range. They've been in a great rhythm as of late. and they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now it's past to Tucker. There's McGowan. He's got 5. And they're pushing it up. Right for 3. There's Cam. Kick out to White. There's the 3. Shot misses.
Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's no toes.
Steal. He's alone. Oh my goodness. Disrespectful. And he makes no mistake. Slam.
You know, White is a prideful defender. Now takes a lot of pride in that end of the floor.
Oh, good damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's the Gallons. Tries to break his ice. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, Tatum taking flight.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Here's the Gallons. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Isaac. For 3. Sure, from 3-point range. 3-point. Isaac's got 5.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Here's Walsh. He's holding by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Orlando's shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Tucker inside. Tatum's there. Tucker, no good. Boston's shooting around 41% to the middle. And it's Tatum missing. Now Tucker. Give him 8. Isaac for 3. Sinks the tray. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
A nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
That's some nice defense there to win the quarter.
The ball goes to Boston.
He wants 3 so far in this one. Leading by 5. Fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. They've got Peyton Pritchard, also Derek White out there, and it's Tillman in at the 5. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll. And Orlando's shooting around 41%. Here's Black. Here's Pritchard. Isaac covering. Yep. He's got 23.
Oh, an explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Isaac. Oh, and he gets a foul on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense. And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Yes, sir.
No good on the free throw.
And right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. Now here's White. Tipped away. Just 5 on the clock. We've got about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Using his size, Ben Carroll gets by inside.
That's taking little time for Ben Carroll to show he can deal with tough NBA defense. It's a battle, and he's not afraid of it at all.
Here's Walsh. Here's Tillman. Man, it's blocked by Isaac. Howard against Brown. Howard, the pass to Black. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Back to Ben Carroll. The three. Rolled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He breaks it up for Boston. They played a great fourth quarter defensively. Only 3 points.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busted it up in there without fear. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
And he knocks down the first one.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Both shots good for the strike.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Black. Pass to Howard. 5 on the clock. Here's Ben Carroll. Over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. It's rebounded by Ben Carroll.
Even though they're on top of this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. I'm sure it would make things a lot easier, too. This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
White with it. Outside, Brown. Here's the three. It doesn't go for him.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
A bit under 3.5 minutes of business here in the fourth. And to the line there, on the way backcourt
violation. This is getting out of hand. He committed one turnover in the first half, but has several since then.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard, outside Tatum. Behind the arc. JT for three.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the road from there.
To the paint. Tatum with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's expected. And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pass to Howard. Tatum against Van Carroll. Over Tatum. Van Carroll no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shots. That's to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. Back to Pritchard. And the ball will be against Jamal Isaac. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established. Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And here's Brown for 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic collection.
He's doing very threes each half, making a significant impact.
Now here's Van Carroll. Right wing. They need this. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it.
But you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. It's disappointing out for him and the team.
Here's Black. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. Got a nice finish on the layup. That's when they let go of their shots to come from. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Here's Van Carroll. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up. And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of this caliber.
Now, here's Howard. Van Carroll outside. The 3 is up. Good. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Tatum. On the wing, he knocks it down. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Here's Van Carroll. Oh, off the dribble.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet play for one-hand club. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's Howard. And he gets it to go. Shutting off the back of the rim.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. That he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Here's Pritchard. Away. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Black. Pass to Isaac. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by White. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And he dumps it. Little pass to set him up. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I'll tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Tatum clearly putting on the show with this one, doing it all.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go.
Well, this turnover certainly aren't making it any easier for him. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. No question about it. No block there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for White. Now here's Tatum. Down low. And the basket by Tillman. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No good protection whatsoever.
Driving to the basket. Black no good. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Up to Simons. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go for deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 11. Howard against Brown. Carter. And it's Tillman with the rebound. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let him. Just keep playing your game.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's from threes. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
But their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc. You know, that's exactly their plan here before. Work to find space behind the arc. And bury some threes.
Here's Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second
one on Tatum.
Some nice physicality there from Carter. Going right into the defense.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls for him. And Carroll's checked in for Isaac.
So that's one versus one at the line. And trying to cut into this deficit just to leave any points on the table.
Whistle there. What looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Black. And Carroll outside. There's the drive. Oh, man, Carroll throws it down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet. Stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a great favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jason Tatum.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Brown Browns got 32 points in the game. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Black. Shoots. Here's Howard. And he can't get that one. Brown with some nice D. Here's Pritchard. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you gotta appreciate their masterful performance. And I'm sure their fans appreciate it too. So the outstanding defense and unloaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, and keep playing my game. No doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything upon the place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Boston wins the game over the Orlando Magic. Jaylen Brown, 32, 6 and 2, 11 of 14 from the field. He was Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum at 30, 16 and 4. He was 12 of 26. Anthony Simons with 13, 12 for Derek White. Peyton Pritchard with 6 points, 5 for Demias Queta, and 3 for Xavier Tillman. For the Orlando Magic, 19, 9 and 3, Pablo Banchero. He was 9 of 19. Jet Howard with 12, Anthony Black with 10. Black with the double-double. 4-10, he had make that 12 rebounds, 10 points, 12 rebounds, and 3. Make that 4 turnovers in the ball game. B.J. Edgecombe with 10 points. He was 4 for 11. 9 points for Jonathan Isaac. Bryson Tucker with a 7 for Bryce McGowan. Wendell Carter with 6. He also had 12 rebounds. William Gabriel, with 6. And that's the scoring for the Magic. Here are the numbers. 105-87 the score. Neither team great shooting. Boston, just 9 of 26 from distance. These are numbers on both sides, but the number that counts is the 105-87 win for the Boston Celtics. That concludes our games for the day. Monday's schedule coming up next. The Orlando Magic will play again on Tuesday night when they travel to Cincinnati. Only 2 games coming up in the week. At Cincinnati on Tuesday night and at San Diego on November 8th. That is Saturday night. As far as the Boston Celtics is concerned, we'll pull up their schedule before we go off the air here on KR's. Celtics will have 2 games this week as well. On tonight, they play at Toronto, and then on Wednesday at Chicago. Then they'll have 4 days off before they play next Monday and next Wednesday. Same schedule, except at the end of the week on November the 16th, Sunday the 16th, they host the San Diego Surf. That's a look ahead. For the individual teams, let's check tomorrow's schedule. Like I said, the Celtics will be in Toronto to battle the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors, don't let that 1-2 record sway you either way. That's going to be a tough win for the Celtics up in Toronto. Here's the rest of the schedule. Next will be in San Antonio, Cleveland at Golden State, Brooklyn in Sacramento to battle the Kings. On the West Coast, Seattle Supersonics will be at San Diego, Chicago Bulls at Pacers. Lakers get back underway tomorrow night. Actually, by the time you hear this tonight, so Monday night they'll be in Nashville to battle the Stars. And the Charlotte Hornets will be in Miami while the Atlanta Hawks visit Kate Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Miles Turner and company will be on the road with the Milwaukee Bucks as they travel to Denver to battle the Nuggets. The Pelicans will host the Outlaws from Las Vegas. That game will be right here on KR Entertainment Sports. And the Clippers. Are those the Clippers? No, that's the Wizards. The Wizards will be on the road. They'll play in Philadelphia. And then the Memphis Grizzlies will be in Utah to battle the Jazz. Portland Trailblazers will be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. OKC Thunder. The Thunder will be in LA. Inglewood, to be exact, to battle the Clippers. There's the schedule for Monday, November 3rd. we bid you all a pleasant good night from KR Entertainment Sports. Champions play here.